When you're falling, I'll be there above all.
Is he passed out?
He doesn't sleep. He also doesn't get hangovers, I don't think. Lucky jerk. You know how much I had to fix following him around? Just trying to keep him from being bored. He's gonna get bored. I'm gonna get sleepy.
Is it really our deal to take care of it?
No, but I figure it's the nice thing to do. I'm gonna go out and be nice tomorrow night too.
Alright. Well, we can't babysit him forever. Let's see if he can spend at least half a day without getting into trouble.
I'm gonna keep my phone on real loud if you need me.
Alright, I'm going to bed too. I've been up all night working on this Ordress bot.
Alright. Oh, wait. You got one of them?
Yeah? Scrap helped me out. We were actually on our way back from,
You invite Scrap?
You were busy doing your thing, and Scrap's been kind of off, so...
Scrap's off?
Well, he hasn't been back at the warehouse this whole time.
Oh, at least if you saw him and he's okay, I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye on him too. Oh gosh, we're just babysitting everyone now, aren't we?
No, we're not babysitting Scrap. He's a companion. We're a little worried about him as friends, that's all. He seems okay. He just needs... I can tell he's troubled, so I'm giving him a little bit of space.
He's breaking something. I guarantee you, he's out breaking something. I know I feel it. And you still, hear, the drunken slurring out of his voice.
Did you know he has a big, kind of robot thing made out of scrap that...
Oh yeah, the big friend. I like the big friend. He's cool looking. Yeah, did I throw a fork at him, or was it a toaster? Don't let him, his big friend throw him. Don't let him do it.
Alright.
Well, maybe do it if it's cool and you can grab him, but don't let him do it.
Alright, so... you go sleep it off. I'm gonna go sleep. We'll see if... We'll worry about Scrap some more tomorrow, and we'll see if this Primus guy can stay out of trouble for 12 hours.
I'm literally reading the chat. And I'll just end the call and say, I'm sure he can't get up to too much trouble.
We'll be right back.
He's just a dude with a laser gun.
I feel like in a movie, this will be the split screen moment.
Yeah.
Back and forth, and you see the sideways glance of me heading towards the military base.
He didn't cause too much damage. Split screen is like an explosion.
Yeah.
He was actually really gentle in the way, he helped fight crime, and there's people screaming as he breaks their legs and holds a gun to their head.
Tell me where the nuclear vessels are!
I know he has the best of intentions. I'm gonna sell them on the black market.
He just punches a baby.
It's like, alright, Primus, I think we're done here. Let me just punch this tiny man.
He's looking at me funny. Get you with your spooky midget.
Yeah.
So,
give me back my baby.
So
I call it white gold.
Attempting to sleep and waiting for the emergency signal.
yeah, so, speaking of the emergency signal, so, Primus, you'd just be walking up. You've made your way into Reichsglen. As you near this area by this wall, you do get to the shoreline, and there is a large lift bridge that takes across to this island that seems to be like a heavily hardened, almost fortress.
Okay.
And there's not really too many people around, but there are some army guys standing where this lift bridge raises and lowers.
Hey!
What?
I need to get over there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to go over there.
You got some credentials we can see?
Sure, and I shoot him.
Oh my god.
He's credentials right here.
I got your credentials right here. And then you flip his car into the air with your skateboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that movie.
So, but the pathway.
Yeah, but you also explained that some crimes were acceptable. So, I blame my teacher.
You're gonna pop this guy, okay. Okay, so make an attack check, please. That hits him.
You know, to the effect of, yeah, I got your credentials right here. Now,
All right,
lower
so
the bridge.
Where was this guy shot?
I don't know, kneecap? Last thing I need is another adventure.
Yeah. So you with your high-powered weapon, you blow through his leg, and he just kind of collapses to one side, and all he can manage is a little like, ah! And then he just starts shaking from shock and clams up. The other guy's like, holy shit! And he's going to draw his weapon on you and fire.
Oh, shut up. He'll be fine in 6 seconds.
Ah! We need backup over here. We got some crazy guy with a lair. And he's going to let her rip. So does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So make a tough... Oh no, make a toughness check. Yeah.
Oh no. Wait.
No, I know exactly where this is going.
That's 3.
Okay. Yeah. And by how much did that succeed?
Do we only do by 5s, or is it every... It's every 5, right?
Yeah, it's every 5.
Well,
That's 3 degrees.
Yeah, 3.
No, but I mean, like, how much did the actual attack hit you by? Because this does have multi-attack.
Well, I mean, it's 3 degrees of 6. Oh, that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
By 6. I mean, I have 10 in whatever dodge.
Oh dear, that's actually a 25. So yeah, that is still a 3, but it is right on the edge of being a knockout. So he just rips into you with this layer, and he's just gonna like pepper you. You are barely alive, but I'm guessing that doesn't last for long.
I regenerate 1 every turn, so if he doesn't,
Ooh. Oh yeah.
I would shoot him back.
Yeah, so you kind of just like get spattered a lot, and then you just like I see you just like jerk back up, raise your gun, like.
Yeah, I do have instant up as well, so.
One-liner, shoot him.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Alright, so make another attack.
They're not all gems.
Oof.
How about you stop shooting at me and lower the goddamn bridge?
So wherever you hit him there, he's going to like collapse on the ground, clutching it.
Oh, the
and
arm.
Like, God!
The arm that was holding the layer.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell a layer is, I assume it's a laser that forgot a letter.
No, it is a laser-assisted electric rifle.
Okay, so even dumber. Got it.
Yes. Don't bully me, it's an old world blues reference. So, as you, so you shoot that guy, and as you're, like, standing above them going, like, lower the bridge! They don't seem to be in any position to comply.
Yeah, like, I lowered the butt of, not the butt, the, you know, the end of the, my, rifle at his head, and says, get on the radio, and tell him to lower the goddamn bridge.
Okay, so he's going to kind of like look up at you. He's gonna grab the little radio on his chest. He's gonna lean his head down and face down into it. He's gonna be like, "Send everybody you got," and he's gonna like look back up at you. kind of defiantly, as defiantly as he can muster.
Yeah, I'm gonna sigh. Lean down real close to him. Look like I'm about to say something and just punch him in the face.
Like, open your mouth and then punch him?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's done. You just pop him once.
Now look over the other guy who's missing half of a leg and say, saw that, right? It's cool. How about you lower the bridge?
So wait, did you actually, like, goo this guy's head or something?
I mean, if you say I did, that's not what I said, but, I mean, I don't know if this guy's like a minion or not, and I just blew him off by incident.
Well, no, these guys are both minions, but it seemed like you weren't aiming to kill with those shots. Well,
yeah,
it
by
seemed
comic
like
book rules, I've probably punched him in the head, his head bounced off the ground behind him, and he's just out for the count.
Alright.
I mean, I might be dealing serious damage to them in the long term with
yeah,
the shots,
probably,
but to the comic book reader, I have not killed anybody.
Yes. So the other guy's going to be like, wow, the other guy's, he's just going to spit.
So angry he could spit. Alright, punch him in the face too.
Bop! Head bounces off the pavement.
My fist bounces off the pavement, I guess.
Well, these guys are technically already incapacitated, so
Right.
you can do whatever you want to them.
Is there no, like, control panel over here or something?
There are some bridge controls.
Alright, I'll just try to lower the bridge myself.
It looks like it needs a key.
I guess I will search these two bodies for a key.
They both have one key.
I will take both keys.
Alright. So, you turn the key in the lock. People are, and immediately the voice comes over the radio. It's like, well, wait, okay. The voice comes over the radio saying, what's the code phrase, please?
I look around. I pull out the cell phone.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna call, what is the name?
The one person.
No, you apparently put all the names on the phone, but what's the name? What are the names on the phone, Ben?
Yeah, what would the names be on this phone?
The names of the bone would be Firebrand, Arsenal, Scrap.
Alright, I guess I'll call Firebrand.
Firebrand wakes up in a hangover stupor, probably having been asleep not more than like 30 minutes, I think.
Oof.
Oh!
And on my end, I'm like leaned down over the radio with the cell phone and up to my other ear. Like, hey, what's the code word?
What?
The code word! I need to get across the bridge. What's the code word?
I think the safe word last night was guacamole.
I get on the radio and say guacamole.
You're gonna hear like some rustling of paper on the other side. And he's gonna say, that's not correct.
No, that's not it.
What are you doing?
What's the code word? I want to get across the bridge.
To what?
The bridge.
What?
The
bridge?
code
You mean
word
like
to
the
the
one in
bridge.
the Berg?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a bridge. It's like it's a thing that exists, and you walk across.
I know what a bridge is.
And I'm really skeptical at this point.
What's the code word? Come on, they're asking me. I think they're getting impatient. You're really causing some problems here.
Yeah, it's like, sir, who is this?
Hold on a second. I'm getting the code word.
This is a secure line. Yeah, hold on.
I don't know. I don't even know where you are.
Come on, you had pamphlets. Just give me the give me the code word.
Yeah, I told you about as much as I know.
Alright,
I got like my password, but that's not gonna help you wherever you are.
Is the wait, what? What was that last thing you just said?
My password?
Yeah, what's that?
No.
I say no. Code word is no.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a die real quick. He's like, that's incorrect.
I was gonna say
Alright.
hi.
Stay right where we are. We're sending somebody over there.
Okay. I said, never mind. It looks like I'm gonna get a ride anyway.
Okay, have a safe trip.
Yeah. Whatever.
So,
And before I head back to sleep, I'd probably like send like Arsenal a message like, I think he's hacking something.
You get a text back, I'll have Epic look at it, and then I fall back asleep and forget to tell Epic.
oof.
Does Epic just like read your messages?
I don't know, he's an AI with his own thoughts, and he has access to just about everything. That's up to the GM.
Would you let...
What
would
would
you...
an AI with infinite knowledge happen to do with the situation?
The one that quite possibly started World War III before.
No, he was definitely born after World War III.
He was.
I don't know, you guys have been given weird hints to things that the AI has done, but we can't figure it out.
Of course! That's what it's for character discovery.
No, I understand, but my only reasonable assumption is that he's the AI that caused World War III.
No, he is not. I will guarantee you that. He was born after that.
Okay, then he leads a Kiss band. I have no idea. I have so many little clues that I have no big clue to base anything on.
Because nobody's asked him about the AI.
I'm not alive long enough to ask you questions.
Okay, so anyway, you hear the chop of helicopter blades, and helicopter's going to come over from the rock, and it's going to shine down a little light. I assume it sees you, like, would you, like, get out of the booth as they approach, or would you just stay inside?
I didn't even assume I was in a booth. I just assumed I'm standing out here with, like, 2 bodies on the ground next to me.
There's, like, a very small booth, but it just has, like, the chair and a control panel on it.
No, then I was never in the booth, I guess.
Alright, so...
I guess maybe for long enough to try the keys, and that was it.
Yeah.
I'm out there, they got the spotlights on me, and I'm waving both arms way up at them. One of the arms has a rifle in it.
God damn it. Alright, so, they see you waving it around. There's a guy on the floor with no leg, a guy on the floor with no arm. You're waving a gun around above your head. They're gonna get on the loudspeaker and say, "Sir, drop the weapon."
Get down here!
We can get down there when you drop the weapon.
Come on down!
No!
Don't make me come up there.
You can't! We're in a helicopter!
Do you know that? I know plenty of people that can fly.
Well, yeah!
So get down
Can
here
you?
before I have to come up there.
No!
I shoot at them.
Drop the weapon!
I shoot at the helicopter.
Alright.
Why do I get the impression that you're banging your head against something every time I hear that dong?
I don't know. It's a good visual. Make your attack.
It's a good visual based on sound.
No. It's a good visual to have to associate with that sound.
That was your warning shot. Get down here.
So you shoot a warning shot.
I'm very accurate. Don't make me actually have to aim.
So you shoot a warning shot, and they shoot a shot back at you. And when I say a shot, I mean just DACA.
I don't know what that means, but it means you hit me with a +9.
Bada bing.
Was that
is
toughness?
So that is 2 within your. Well, that is 2 over your dodge. So that actually goes up to a 29. 20. Is it? No.
I mean, is it full 5s or is it only full 5s?
It is only full 5s.
If it's only full 5s, then it's only 1 over.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. So that was a 27. Okay, so you...
I mean, it's still what 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
That's.
Three
I think
successes.
that's. Yeah. Wait. Is that? I think that's 4, isn't it?
If it's only full, then it's only 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my screen moved.
Oh, no, wait, sorry, I thought you were... No, okay. If it is even 1 beyond 3 degrees, it is 4 degrees.
Okay. Well, then technically that's 2 on the hit, and then, what, 4 on the effect.
Yeah. Okay, yes, sorry. I'm a bit riled right now. I just spent a really long time memorizing codes. So numbers are kind of funky for me right now.
Codes for what?
Codes for groceries.
Oh boy. I remember that.
4060 broccoli.
Banana.
4011 banana.
There you go.
Okay. So that's an instant gib. Not that means too much.
Nope. Literally 6 seconds later, I'm back
Yeah,
on my feet. Which seems to me, it's probably enough time for me to get on my feet before they land a helicopter.
Yeah.
Unless they rappel down the sides like rope or something, which is possible.
Well, they probably landed because, I mean, it's not like there's a threat there anymore because you've been Swiss cheesed.
Awesome. That's my chance to jump into the helicopter and try and take control from the pilot.
Okay. So, you return.
Good God, I wish at one point Scrap would come to stop me.
It's a good thing that I'm still in Code Noir and not going off and attacking some random fuck-off
I'm just throwing it out there, the only other person who's not going to be asleep right now.
Jeez.
I'll tell you what,
I am not your babysitter.
I mean, Firebrand has tried as much as possible to tell you about what are good and bad things to do, and you literally wiped your ass with them. So at this point, yeah.
At the same time, though, you also did tell me some crimes are acceptable, and then didn't elaborate at all.
Specifically, vigilantism.
This isn't even vigilantism, this is just straight assault.
It kind of gets the idea.
So as... the visual that I get with you resurrecting from a bunch of a bunch of bullet wounds, would be just the classic, like, stand up with the heel as a pivot.
Right. That makes sense.
It's just and as you're going up, the guys who are coming out of the helicopter just freeze. And they're just frozen in place staring at you.
How about you take me to the other side, and I'll forget everything you've done so far.
They're gonna like do nothing for good 3 seconds, and then they're gonna start running back towards the helicopter.
No, get back here! I'll run after them.
So if you don't have any extra speed, and they are definitely using both their actions to dash.
Well, getting back up wasn't free action for me, so I could use both of my actions to run as well.
Yes, but there was some distance between you and them.
That's true.
Although you could try and make an athletics check to increase your speed.
Or could I just make a jump to try and grab onto the bottom of the helicopter as it's lifting off? Action movie style?
With an athletics check, yes. You literally made my DC very nice. So you do get a grip on the bottom of this helicopter. You kind of like swing a little bit, and it's gonna take off. They can't see you anymore, so you can hear inside the helicopter guys go like, "Oh, where is he? Where is he?" And it's like, "Oh God, we're dead. We're dead." And the helicopter's taking off back towards the rock. Make a strength check to keep your grip.
It's weird, it doesn't always do my button click. There we go.
Oh dear.
Wait,
that's fortitude.
Yeah, I know, I clicked strength though. What the
What?
hell? Hold on a sec here. Something weird is happening.
Wait a second. Let me see.
Mine worked.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm literally clicking where it says strength.
Let me see. Hold up. That's you. That's you. I took that off of your character sheet.
Yeah, let me just close my window and then reopen it.
Oh.
No, I'd mean the character sheet window.
Okay.
I'd like to preserve my strength roll for, like, flipping my entire bed later on.
Yeah, I would like to use the roll that you rolled for me.
That's fair.
You can take Scrap's roll.
No, it's mine. You don't get to take shit.
You don't get my good rolls. So you're able
That's the crit I'll never get again.
So you're able to hold on to this big ol' helicopter as it makes its way back towards the base.
And for the process of not taking up all of the game time just on my antics, we can just go to somebody else, and then whatever I get up to could just be on the news.
That is true.
I don't want to use up everyone's time just doing stupid shit and have you all listen to me.
Alright. It's the next day. So, what... Okay. What would you have tried to do, and I will explain to you how that panned out at this military base.
Steal a giant jet or a weapon of some massive thing, like tank.
Alright.
A tank around the base, firing at things. Think about anything you would do in a military base in Grand Theft Auto when I tried to do it.
Yeah, it's like... Well, we have reports this morning of a strange individual or group of identically dressed individuals storming the Guisarme Rock military complex late last night. Now, if reports are to be believed, they took a main battle tank on a joyride throughout the hangars, plowing through several highly sensitive bits of surveillance equipment before driving it off the edge of the rock, sending it to the water below. Shortly afterwards, they commandeered some sort of experimental fighter jet, which then vaporized itself on the wall as it tried to do a flip. We're still looking into who this mystery suspect was, as a body cannot be found, though the military claims that they have killed the assailant. So, Primus, get a hero point for acting on your motivation.
See, I'm not doing it for no reason.
Imagine Firebrand is waking up, coffee in his hand, watching the news and going, I wonder if this was an extra state action happening. Why would they do this at this facility at this time? I thought there was peace.
He's halfway through a bowl like he charms, just like, yeah, okay. I understand.
I get the political implications of this.
They really are magically delicious.
I can see why they have cinnamon toast swirls.
No, you couldn't. You're
Silly
an adult.
rabbit.
I'm a kid at heart, even if I'm 3,000 years old.
Even ancient Egyptian gods could see why kids love the sweet taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Silly Grandpa.
Alright.
Just make a small fluffy rabbit and go, silly rabbit, tricks are for kids, and then just crush it. Not an actual rabbit, but like a stuffed one.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
Oh, shit!
Can he create life?
I was like, can he make an actual rabbit? Okay.
Not right now.
No, not unless he fucks a rabbit. Unless he... Well, shape changed.
Okay,
Hey, I'm no Zeus.
Also, very important question for Firebrand. Where's the stuffed turtle?
I probably have it in my apartment on a shelf right now. Maybe even right next to the bedstand right now.
Nice.
It's like, I like this turtle. It makes me think of good things before terrible things happened. It's my fault I fucked around too much. I should have been drunk, I should have thought it was fun, now someone's dead. Oh, it's a turtle.
Nice turtle, though.
Yeah.
Squeak, squeak.
Squeak, squeak.
In stereo.
It's like a bass-boosted squeak. Okay.
Oh gosh, it like auto-tunes itself mid-squeak.
Somewhere along the night, you just put multiple squeakers in there. And so you just like slam your hands on both sides, squeak, 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 just like 30 of them going off at once.
Alright. Now, Scrap, you probably would have heard the commotion, especially when a jet went screaming overhead and vaporized against a wall.
Yeah, I probably would have. I would have heard the of chopters way in the distance, and I'm like, okay, so that's fine. then probably a tank shell being fired at some point, and then silence for a good chunk, and then like I want to say maybe 30 blocks down, there's the fireball slams against the wall.
Yes.
And Scrap's just like, okay, all right. He's probably just right down there, isn't he? I gave Firebrand one job. Or wait, no, I left with Arsenal. I gave Arsenal's responsible. I gave him one job. They're just gonna start trundling on down the way. It's like, just like to make it towards the wreckage. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Just grumbling the entire way, just mostly just spouting regrets. You know, maybe I should have just thrown him when I had the chance. I mean, could I have thrown him? Would the bullets hurt? I mean, they didn't look like they were doing that much damage to the pickles. But do that kind of train of thought for 30 blocks.
Nice. When you arrive, you'd find emergency services picking through the debris, still kind of occasionally falling out of the wall. But all you can see of any passenger would be a slight bloody smear on the ground and some bloody footprints mixed with a bit of ash moving off before finally disappearing.
This is just. I send this message to Arsenal. I'm pretty sure he's sleeping, but he'll understand.
Oh, that's your new hit record.
Alright, so about what time is that?
I'd be maybe like 8 o'clock morning.
Alright, so I've been asleep for about 3 hours.
I think he said next day, and we were in the morning, so we literally slept through like a whole day of this.
Has it been that long?
No.
Okay, this is just the morning now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Let me just do this for randomness. Nope, I sleep through it. I don't get
I want to say, like, within, like, another half an hour, there's probably a knock at your door.
Alright. Is it you, Firebrand?
He's got, like, a trench coat with, like, a massive collar popped up and a hat, and he looks like it's a Stranger Danger, caricature.
Okay.
He pulls out, like, one of those, like, flip wallets for, like, showing off badges, and on it is, like, the Firebrand Incorporated symbol.
God damn it.
Well, no, what it would be is you go knock at the door and Epic would let you in.
Okay.
He flashes at the camera.
And Epic lets you in.
He flashes the camera.
So you'll have to. So you basically end up in Arsenal's bedroom and wake him up.
Yeah, I kind of like walk over and see you like half asleep, and I wake you up and like I show you like a fresh cup of coffee.
What?
Hey.
Did we have a mission? I missed it or something?
No, it's dawn.
Oh, yeah, I was up all night working on those order spots.
Well, it's past
Fucking
dawn.
MDU.
Yeah, I actually came over to just ask you about how that was going.
Oh, they made by the same company that I used to work for.
Yeah,
And
you knew that.
They're mostly standard patrol police bots, but they have a submachine gun. The one I have is loaded with rubber bullets, but you can just it takes a standard shell. You can just put real bullets in it.
It's gone, right?
And there's a override cutoff that could be done on it. So, it'd be cool if I could get it, but I'd have to get to MDU's source lab and go in there and do that. And there's no way in hell I'd be able to do that. But if I could get it, it'd be really cool. I could just hit one button and boom, all of them are off.
Oh, okay. But what about CSEC? Did you find anything about that, CCon?
Yeah, that was back before the whole hacker girl thing. Remember, there was that building we were gonna go investigate?
Oh, yeah, building. Right, we got a little distracted, didn't we?
Yeah.
You want to do that today?
Oh, I could, maybe a little later when I get some more sleep, but yeah.
I'll
weren't you
leave
up
some
all night
breakfast
too?
out for you.
Weren't you up all night too?
Yeah, but I'm kind of used to this.
Huh. Okay. Well, I am
I'll
too.
take like a power nap later. You know, you'll
Yeah.
start doing something and I'll like fall asleep.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Just let me get a couple of the energy drinks. I'll get up with that.
I'll
But
get some more coffee.
where's Primus? I left him with you.
Oh, I left him with. I sent you a message.
Okay. So where is he?
I kind of look at you. It's like you don't know.
No, like I said, I left him with you.
Well, I left him with you.
Ah.
And this is like the comedy of it. It's like, well, if it's not with you, it's not with you.
And then you both simultaneously look at the TV where the news is playing.
Where Epic so helpfully decides to put up the news for us.
Yeah.
Is this the person you're looking for?
Oh, no.
Fuck.
He didn't read the pamphlet.
Alright.
I spent like
You know
2
what?
weeks on that since the last one, and it didn't help. What did I do wrong?
You know what? I was willing to let the pickle thing go. I was willing to let it go. But him attacking a base, we gotta take him in. That's just wrong. We can't let this sort of thing happen. You know? He's done millions of dollars worth of damage. He's a walking rampage. No.
Well, if he didn't throw the phone in the river, then, I mean, we can just call him and find out where he is.
Alright.
Chief base.
Epic, set up the tracking routine. Get ready to trace the call. And then I power slam an energy drink.
Hold up, you don't even need to do that. Let me turn on the parental features real quick.
Nice.
I have a perfect thing for this. I'm getting ready to power slam an energy drink. He says that. I look over to him for a second, and then just get this little smile. You're starting to learn, Padawan.
You power slam it again.
I had to struggle with these things for like 5 years.
I would like him to turn to you and say, I don't even like Star Trek.
I'm never going to call my cell phone provider because I locked myself out ever again.
Alright. So
But I like turn on the parental features and it probably tells me where my delinquent kid is.
Yeah. Like it flashes up a little frowny face and it says, your phone is approximately 30 miles outside operational zone.
Oh no, now I'm gonna get a surcharge too while I'm at it.
Not like you can't afford it.
Well, it's the principle of the thing.
And as far as
Just
you can
wait
tell,
until you see all the 900 numbers I've been calling.
yeah. So it looked like there was an impact around here, and now the ping's coming from about here.
Oh, so it's still in Cote Noir.
Yeah, but he's making his way north.
Alright.
Alright, that's not too hard to track down then. Do we want to grab Scrap? What's Scrap up to?
According to the text, working. That's all I've got out of him so
Apparently,
far.
he's only got the one job. That's all I know about him.
I'm gonna text Scrap. I'll like send him a message like, beat up alien question mark? Trying. I'll like respond with like, see you there question mark.
Several people are typing.
Scrap needs a real voice to text for. It's the future. Of course you do voice to text so that everyone can
Then where did all his
recognize your
typos
voice.
come from?
Because I didn't put that on. He has a cheap burner phone that didn't have that, and my first idea was to give him a giant holographic floating text thing for to type on with his big fingers.
Yeah, well, only one of his big fingers though, because the other one is holding the holograph thing on the glove.
No, it's attached to the glove. It just projects over the glove like a wrist comp kind of thing.
Right, but I'm saying the other hand has to hold the wrist up for the holograph to project from.
Oh yeah.
So he can only use one hand at a time.
Yeah.
This is very badly designed. You are not a tech genius.
Hey, it was the first idea I came up with, and he has
The limits of the Neo Nokia.
It's not like he suggested another idea. As far as I know, he's perfectly happy with it.
He seems like a happy guy.
Like a fun
He's
guy.
the type who would never hide away his complaints or troubles from others. Not at all.
Yeah.
All right. So, I get in the suit. I take my exit.
I stretch.
We meet out.
I'm calling all my people that I know I've given my number to and seeing if they've seen anything. Like anything way out of the ordinary. Or...
Walnut Bob.
Oh, Walnut. No, not Walnut Bob. He's good people.
Walnut Bob. Lets you know. He's like, yeah, well, you know, I saw this guy. Look like a, I don't know, like a mime or something. He got a really pale face. He was all his holes in his clothes looked like he'd been shot a bunch, but he was just, you know, walking down the street. He was muttering something about, like, I don't know, like nuclear bones. I don't know.
There's a very Bob. Thanks. Where was he heading? Is he heading towards anywhere in particular? You think?
Looks like Reichsglen Gate. Yeah, that's what I would say. You know.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Sorry, man. I gotta go. I usually am nicer than this, but I just click. And I go. You get the one message.
Oh no.
Bleep.
Well, he's got a long walk to there, and we're not letting him get there.
Oh man, if this could only just turn into Smokey and the Bandit. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
Only the thing is that you're just kind of like strolling along, and the rest of us are just like, oh, they're flying, but I'm just
Literally
like
flying jet speed at you.
Yeah, it occurred to me I could steal a car at some point, but it probably is when I'm causing havoc along the way. So
yeah.
More fun to shoot the.
I eat tacos too. You shoot it up.
No, it's probably just more fun to shoot cars in the tires just going down the road so they clam into one another.
Jesus Christ!
I remember this trail of destruction. I had to clean it up all last night.
Actually, so yeah, I would have Epic scanning or paying attention to the police scanners and that sort of stuff to see if we can help narrow it down.
Oh yeah, they're tracking. They're tracking the same path of destruction, and it looks like a few miles ahead of where you are, they've set up some sort of barricade to try and stop whatever is causing this.
All right, so Firebrand's gonna get there first because I'll be swinging by to try and pick up Scrap, and I let him know I'm on the way.
You find Scrap, you need to like carry him all 30 feet forward to like actually be there.
well, I use some of those points to make it so Pyle does run 60 feet instead of 30 because he's big.
Hey, there you go.
And then I just put the rest towards an immunity, which I thought he had, but he didn't.
All right.
Just asking for a friend. What immunity would that be?
Nothing. Just guns.
Only I get to spy on everyone.
Just got a curious friend, that's all.
Yeah, what is this? What is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I know you and
Shoot
your
the
friends, Watto.
Hey, Annie! Mind tricks don't work on me, only money.
I did get paid $5,000. And whatever that woman had in her purse.
Nope, no, we returned that. No, bad.
You don't know what I did.
The other woman.
Oh, the other ones.
And all those children I sold.
Hey, who was like, what'll I get for the first offer for this strapping young lad?
Hey, look, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm not the one who bought the kid.
Jeez.
That existed before I came around.
Alright. But presumably we are flying in about now.
Yes, you are flying about now. And what would you be doing as you're just strolling up the way, Primus?
I don't really know. Hitting things, shooting at things. I mean, I've been doing this for like all night. It's starting to get a little bit boring. It's like when you play Grand Theft Auto for a long time. At some point, you gotta find something else to do because doing the same old thing over and over again, you can only shoot so many people and so many cars and line up so many, jumps.
Yeah, there's a general devastation in his wake. No, it looks like nobody's died, but there are definitely a ton of injuries.
I think really the only thing keeping me going right now is the mounting defense that people are throwing up against me.
Yeah.
It's like, that keeps changing things up. It keeps me going.
Yeah, and here's Firebrand to stand literally in your way now. Probably
Hey, welcome back.
ahead. I'm just like crossing my arms at you and giving you a glare.
Oh, what's with that?
There's just a cop crawling away in the background.
Why does it look like your outfit was made by a crayon?
Thank you. But, outfits regardless. Do they not have military bases where you're from?
Not anymore.
Are you the cause of that?
I don't know if I'm the cause of that. I don't know, that's a debate. I certainly didn't make them.
Are you gonna put a stop to this, or what?
I mean, eventually.
Eventually's not really good.
I mean...
People who are getting hurt and things that are getting damaged.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Give them a couple minutes.
And it's time for you to stop.
But I'll get bored. I don't get bored.
Well, I told you the ways you could try to not be bored. Nope, military base.
Yeah, that was fun. They had a lot of fun stuff over there.
It was dangerous, deadly, probably really wrong, and probably has made everyone incredibly panicked.
Right, so everyone's having fun.
And they're probably out for your blood at this point, too.
Yeah, they'll... Heard that before.
I've still had a long night. I'm not in the mood for fighting, so let me show you a trick. Wanna hold still for a minute?
Why, so you can put me in a cage?
No.
You seem to forget I watched you create shit all night. I started juking left and right. So, I mean, like, these people show up, I assume Scrap and Arsenal will show up eventually just to see me, like, juking left and right on the road for no apparent reason.
I was, like, watching you juking left and right, and I, like, haven't moved yet.
Can't get me. No. Can't get me down. Like lightning. Again, I'm moving at the speed of a normal human being, though.
So, are we there?
You arrive to see him duking left and right with, well, against seemingly nothing. Well, not against seemingly nothing, against nothing.
I don't even announce myself.
Come on, what you got? What you got? Left and right, left and right.
Was the sky.
Just nails you right in the back.
Hey, at least I'm doing the stunner.
I think this definitely qualifies as I distracted you.
Probably. Like you said, I'm looking at you. I don't know what's coming. I'm just juking left and right for no apparent reason.
I think the battle just begins with, what do I got? I think that.
Yeah. So make your fortitude save, my boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What you got?
So
you literally had 0 and rolled a 20.
So there's a zap at your back. Kind of hurts a little bit. That's about it.
What are we playing? Tickle?
And then I drop Scrap on him.
Literally. I don't weigh much.
Yes, but you can punch hard when you land on them.
How old is
So let's see,
Scrap
hold on,
again,
this
by
is
the
what
way?
it's like.
You
It's
gotta,
like
shout cannonball.
Like, no, here's exactly what happens. So it's, and then he goes nothing, and all of a sudden he turns around and sees us, And then for some reason you just drop me. So it's like, wait, what are you doing?
Well, I'm not flying that high up. I'm only about 20 feet up or so.
Oh, that's leg breaking range.
Yeah, you better superhero land. By the way, how old is Scrap again, by the way?
14.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
okay.
I
His
thought he
bones
was a
are so
kid.
flexible.
They'll fix him. He's stronger for it. Well, I guess I'm falling towards a man just juking left and right.
You are falling towards a man juking left and right with a small burn mark in his back.
Yeah, who's already made a comment about you tickling me?
Yeah. So, make a acrobatics check if you want to land on him.
I have acrobatics.
Any roll I make for all my juking efforts?
You may add 2 to the DC from your juking, raising your dodge total up to 12.
I mean, that does make it to, what, 4 successes? No, 2 successes on his part.
Yes. So you can knock into him. Are you going to like hit him, or are you just going to flop into him?
Well, I mean, I'm not made for aerial combat. And I've never actually practiced this kind of shit before.
Just pin him down, Scrap.
Just pin him down, Scrap, he says.
Well, my idea is you land on his shoulders and hit him on the top of the head with his big glove.
That's great you said that before you dropped me.
In my defense, I do see you coming, so it's like, I'm looking up at you. Put your arms out, straight ahead!
Put your arms out.
You gotta get all your weight into it. They're like your heaviest part.
He's trying to tell you how to hit him.
5 seconds.
Yeah, well, I throw it out there real quickly. Fist out!
Spin around. You see like, at the moment of drop, like, put your arms out, do it.
Fist out, straight ahead.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I could see him looking over his shoulder after being shot, so...
Yeah, because you shocked me, and then you dropped him, so there's at least a little bit of time in between these two things.
Then I guess I'm wrestling an alien. Like, I'll just land into him. I'll see it.
Say, welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
No, that's the wrong planet.
Here.
It's the wrong planet. You already...
Earth.
Yeah, we've already
Earth's
figured
the
out...
ones with all, like, the little tiny people and the Spidews and the dragons.
No, they've got the giant, floppy, forward-facing ears. They're covered in hair. They got longer snouts. They're, I don't know, 3 feet tall at max. It's a jungle world. It's Earth.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So
how much do you hit me for? Still is the question.
I don't know how the fuck I should roll this. Should I just roll strength or
get
only weigh like 140
okay,
pounds.
so this is another grab. So and I'll just count the acrobatics hitting you as the check required to attack. So now, okay, defender makes strength or dodge resistance against 10 plus attacker strength. So you need to make a DC 20 check against. Okay.
Snap.
You
Yeah,
said
he did
strength or dodge. Well, obviously I'm going strength.
So I assume you can just like catch him as he falls.
Good job. High five.
How do you know high fives? That I give him a high five.
Everyone knows high fives. High fives, handshakes, thumbs ups, and middle fingers. That's how the galaxy works.
Wait a second.
Pamphlet, it's really important information, I swear.
I said I put a finger up like a firebrand. Shut up. Do you know finger guns?
Of course I know finger guns.
I give him finger guns.
Again, really important. Finger guns. They're like at the top of the pamphlet.
I feel like we both walk backwards a little bit. Finger gun.
Yeah, finger guns. It's very important. I go, okay, bud, I don't know your name. These guys have thrown me at you, but you know finger guns, which means you're good people. But
Damn right.
you gotta remember.
Like in the background, face palming at this point.
And there's a clang from the other side as I'm
Okay, all right. Were you in that jet?
Yeah.
How are you alive?
So I don't die.
Scrubby kind of like he's pointing at him. He just kind of lowers his hand. He looks back at the devastation. He goes, "You know that those people can, right?" And he points behind him.
Looking what?
They could totally die, like for real, 100%.
You serious?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
You've been doing this whole thing thinking that the people here can't die.
Well, no, I thought this place was just fun.
Well, it is fun, but the fun that you're doing actually ends people.
I had fun in the pamphlet.
Yeah, what you had in the pamphlet, people can die here?
No, I suggested going to a museum.
Shut the fuck up!
Who goes to museums?
I do.
Yeah, the Museum of Pain. Built on the mountain of fun. I don't know what the hell I'm going with anymore.
Museum of Pain built on the mountain of fun. I'd go there.
Yeah. I think
Right
it's really
next
just
to
dominatrix.
the Canyon of Despair.
I think it's really just a BDSM / dominatrix museum when you get down to it.
Oof.
Museum
It's actually really informative.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're doing... Wait, okay, were you at the base, the place up the way?
You mean over the bridge?
Yeah, I think there's a bridge.
I mean, there was.
Were you trying to ask me for a military access code?
I mean, I called you last night trying to get across the bridge. They were asking for a code. I figured since you had all these pamphlets about the planet, you knew everything.
Scrap just stares at Firebrand, just like his palms out, just like a wide-eyed.
I'm simultaneously astounded and also maybe a little flattered.
He looks over at Arsenal and looks back at Firebrand and goes, "You guys literally had one job. I left. I mean, I can only assume that he had your phone number because you gave it to him. Am I right, Mr. Celebrity? Did you give him a phone? I mean, he called you, so you obviously met him.
Yeah,
And then I went to Arsenal with him, and what did you do with this man thing?"
We stopped crimes and went to a party.
Yeah, he explained to me that some crimes were okay.
Is there a rock just around?
Yeah.
It's a piece of... I throw it at Firebrand.
Ow! Oh, I gotta... Hold up. Let me put up my... there we go.
See? Fun, right?
Not fun.
The thing is that I think he can die, and that's not okay.
But you did
Because
it
if he
anyway.
dies... Well, because I know I couldn't kill him with it. It was just... I think it was a screw. But I know I couldn't kill him with it.
You sure? Those fists look pretty mighty.
They are pretty mighty finger guns. But
Ba-bam!
there's a line here. People here break, and that they don't put themselves back together. And you gotta remember that, man, when you're doing your winter... Wait a second.
They also generally need food, oxygen, and sleep. That was on page 3. I don't think you got that far.
I don't think he reads, and I think I just got it. So you don't get bored, is that what you said?
I don't get bored.
So you don't get bored. And I look over at Firebrand and goes, it's not that he doesn't get bored, is that he finds way to make his own fun.
I got that part. I understand that part.
And you went off, and I assume you got absolutely plastered.
Right, and
with the man
I was unconscious for at least 2 hours at that party.
And then you just let him free.
I have the phone. I called Arsenal.
I did call a lot of 900 numbers. You have some pretty fascinating women on this planet.
Oh, yeah, Here, let me show you a few more. Wait a second. Hold up. You've still committed a lot of crimes.
You've done a lot of... I don't mean to be rude because you're new here, but you've done a lot of bad stuff. Just by me walking to here, I can see literally everything that you've destroyed, and that's not okay.
I mean, explosions are pretty cool.
They are cool, but that doesn't mean you can do them to the people that have the things that explode.
I wasn't doing it to them. People don't... I tend to find... Now, this might only happen here on Earth. People don't tend to explode.
What?
Cut out there. I didn't hear that.
I think he said people tend to explode.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Yeah.
I said I tend to find. This might not be true here on... What was it? Earth? Earth? With an H. Okay. Earth?
Yeah.
But people don't tend to explode.
No, we don't tend to explode here unless explosives are applied.
Right.
People don't explode, but if you explode things near people, then they die.
As you've explained to me so far.
Well, you seem I just want to make sure, and he points back to the Trail of Devastation. I don't want to make sure you understand that point.
Well, I mean, you didn't tell me that last night, so...
Because we assumed that you died. Or die in general, or you understand the concept of death.
You wanted me to die, okay.
Well, after this, probably so.
You know, you're losing points, buddy.
That's fine, because I mean, you were good people to start with, and then you did all this, broke into a military base, killed who knows how many people, stole a tank, and killed who knows how many people with that. So really, your points are starting low, Buster. You gotta work your way back up on my
To be
books.
fair, I wasn't counting, so...
You're digging your hole a little bit deeper every time.
I'm sorry,
So
that's not a sentence that means anything, where I come from.
That's fine. We can't just let you go and go all willy-nilly everywhere, right? Because otherwise that happens, and he points back to the Trail of Devastation. So...
Also, you guys can hear sirens approaching. You might want to relocate.
Again, seems to me that fun is always finding me.
They're not going to let him go.
Hey, can I see that gun?
You're looking at it.
Can I hold it?
Sure.
I run away.
At this point, Fire is like literally wiggling over at Arsenal's like, what are we gonna do? Oh shit, he just fired.
To be fair here, does Scrap run any faster than a normal human yet?
No, we're just gonna be
then
like...
we're on a chase, buddy.
Yeah, pretty much. Just Benny Hill theme playing, running down hallways, opening doors.
So
You
you're
think
running?
this is okay, Arsenal?
I'm taking off and going to try and drop this guy.
You're gonna do what?
Oh.
I'm still using the stunner.
Oh, you're okay.
Just breaking out the
I
rockets.
heard you say you were taking off and then trying to drop this guy, so I thought maybe you meant pick me up and drop me.
No, I'm just saying.
He's dropping you where you stand.
Yes.
That's fine.
Want me make another roll?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That still hits.
Yeah. Well, unless a critical miss is still a miss.
I don't believe it is.
I'll
Is it not?
probably try to also like whip capture you on the way too.
Alright, what was gonna hear?
Jeez.
Fort?
Yeah, so Fort. Okay, so that is 2
It's a
degrees.
dodge
So you're stunned. Oh,
Stunned and then I get hit by a whip.
stunned, and I get hit by the whip, which is a dodge.
Yeah, I have to hit you, and then you get to dodge it.
Right, you hit
Okay,
me, but
so
I
he
dodged
actually does manage to dodge the effect. While stunned somehow.
it. Yeah, which
But
means
that-
that I guess that you hit me, but you don't hit me because I have no ability to dodge.
He lashed at you, but it didn't wrap around. You prevented
Yeah.
it from wrapping around.
I gotta get more force on this.
Ow, goddammit, that hurt!
Yeah, what do you think shooting someone in the leg's gonna do?
Doesn't mean you can do it back to me. Doesn't mean that's not fair.
I think you'll find one of the oldest rules on this planet is an eye for an eye. Get back here.
Alright, well
I
here,
got-
just
I
take
got-
my fucking eye then.
I got an even older one for you, Firebrand. Life sucks, and I shoot him again.
Alright.
Oh dear, I have the gift for this.
Alright, make another fortitude, my boy.
So close.
Okay. And with cumulative, you are now
Incapacitated.
you're not incapacitated. So I assume you're like shuddering on the floor from another zap from this thing.
Yeah, whatever the normal effect is.
Yeah.
It's basically an overpowered taser, a ranged taser.
I don't know, the only IPC I know I think is from Mech Warrior, which is a long-range powered cannon or something like that. So
That's PPC.
Oh, right, you got me there.
Projectile particle cannon?
No, particle projection
Projecting.
cannon. IPC is ion projecting cannon.
It's the insane posse clown.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got some really weird weapons. And magnets, how do they work?
Alright.
Magic everywhere. Okay.
After dropping him, I look over at Scrappy. You may now take his gun.
Well, he already has
The
it.
gun.
I was
Oh, he did?
I was chasing him
Yeah.
with a gun.
Oh, okay.
Quick, searching for other ones.
Did you find any other guns?
No. I've got
You
no...
find 30
I've literally
guns.
got the clothes I'm wearing and that gun that Scrap has.
He's on the ground though, right?
Firebrand, could you do some restraints, please?
Got him. Just like pull him out of like my hip pouch, fly him to the back of his arms. There we go. That'll hold him as long as he's not super strong or anything.
Let's assume he is and double up on it. You know, let's do something with a little more.
Yeah, second plastic tie will work.
Let's try some Iron Age stuff, maybe. You know, manacles.
Let's just Iron Maiden him.
Steel.
Oh, hey, yeah, that's a great idea.
A stop sign or something.
I imagine you just like come back to consciousness and go, "What about an Iron Maiden?"
Well, yeah, no, I mean I'm incapacitated. Does that mean I'm unconscious?
Depends on the nature of the.
The question is, can I just smart mouth things?
You can smart mouth. It's like
yeah,
I said. It's
okay,
it's
from the ground
taser.
then. I'm like, why don't you just Iron Maiden me?
Oh, that's a good one.
You know,
Did you know
And
about
I
Iron Maiden?
really sarcophagus you.
Oh no.
The way creation works is that the thicker it becomes, it like just keeps adding on toughness and toughness. And I got like 350 feet of this stuff to work with.
Oh god. So what is that? What is that toughness?
A lot. That's what it is. I'll figure it out for you in a second if you want to know the exact
I
number.
mean, I literally
Like-
have forever to punch from the inside, so...
Do you like leave his head poking out, or do you seal him completely?
I'll leave him like a head hole.
That's a good idea, because my first thought was, I'm gonna head bash my way through.
Like at this point, he's like outed himself as immoral, but I like don't know if he needs to breathe or not. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I thought you said I was outing myself as immoral.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're
That too,
immoral
probably.
too. Or maybe amoral.
Yeah, I say amoral.
Because the first thought I had is Doomfist punching his way out of his jail cell.
Jeez, that was an experience.
I mean, if you don't care about your fists...
500 cubic feet.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
Humans like 6 by 2 by 2 or something.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Six.
Probably
Well,
actually
I
6 by 2 by 1, I'd say.
I am 6 feet tall. So the average height.
Well, no, he's thinking 3 dimensionals. I would say it's 6 feet by 2 feet by 1 foot.
Right, but no, I'm saying if you're leaving my head out, if you do
Okay,
it 2
yeah.
feet over, then my head's gonna be in.
No,
And
2
don't
feet
check the
2 feet across and 1 feet in width. So, and actually, since you're leaving his head out, so it'd be 5 feet, so 5 times 2 times 1.
Well, no,
so
5 feet would
10
be
cubic
down to
feet.
my shoulders. You want like 5 feet 11, 5 feet 10. Probably
I got
5
like
feet
20
10.
to work with here.
By the way, these are
I'm-
probably measurements I'm giving you in character.
Yeah.
Like you're starting from the feet up, and it's like, well, no, don't go. I'm 6 feet tall. If you want to leave my head out, you need at least 5'10". Does that seem right? I don't know what your measurements are.
Shut up! It's an art,
He's
not a
just-
science.
He's just giving you like suit measurements. He's like, I don't know, my shoulders ride kind of high, so you might need to adjust for that.
Last time I walked through one of your gas stations, the thing said 6 feet where I was about.
Oof.
Those measurement things on the side of the door, so that when you're running
say
out.
11 you can say 11 cubic feet.
Ah, here we go. +1 per doubling of thickness, starting at 1 inch. So 1, 2, 4, 8, and then it probably just counts as a feet. Or no, after 3, it just counts as a feet for the system. So 3, and afterwards every doubling. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Yeah, that's like 5 doublings. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 plus 8, and then that's toughness. So plus 17. To any roll to try to resist damage to break it.
Which means what? I would need to do like over 17 damage. It's like impervious toughness, then?
Yeah, you have to like get 2 degrees of success in order on damage in order to poke a hole, and then 3 to destroy it.
Maybe you didn't see my punch before. That's not impossible. Hey, I think you need to probably make this thicker.
Oh, can do. I'll layer a second layer on top of it. At this point, it is like a giant cement block in the middle of the street.
What's the toughness
Like
at
its
now?
head poking halfway out, like 6 feet up.
Like you probably want to go like 3 to 4 times with toughness.
No, I think this is good.
You sure? You want to risk it?
I can always shoot you again, you know.
Okay.
By the way, doubling it again only takes it from like 17 to 18. So I'd be rolling plus 18 versus any damage he tries. So
I mean, could you shoot me again just for the thrills?
15 plus.
It's kind of fun.
20.
I don't need it.
It's like a bolt of lightning. I mean, it gives you like a moment of real fun there for a second, then it wears off.
There's no response because I've shut down the external speakers. I'm actually far too tempted to shoot him, and I'm realizing after our last little incident and then this thing, I'm going wrong direction, so I need to control myself.
Oof. So,
But now,
go ahead and pick this thing up. We'll go ahead and take it back, and I think I have some children's videos still left.
I have
tape.
a real serious question now that we've determined the thickness of this, and how much does it weigh now?
If it's
the questions.
So I myself am 250 pounds.
Right, so
doesn't really give a weight to it, but
I don't think we need to worry about it because have you seen what the lift limit is for strength 10?
the lift limit is very high.
I don't know. I have strength 10. I don't know it.
25 tons.
25 tons.
Me and Scrap are the same strength, by the way.
That's a possible lift.
Roll over, start lifting myself by the neck. Yeah, get there.
Oh, how horrifying!
Come on, guys, let's go. Where we go?
Walking on your head.
Where are we going? The legs just shoot out the bottom.
To the warehouse.
Whoa, no, we're not taking him back here. We're turning him into the authorities.
We could just drop him in a lake.
Cool, I'm gonna become an authority.
We could just drop him in a lake.
This guy has done too much shit. If you want, look, you're the one who wanted to be a hero. You said you wanted to fight against chaos. Look at the chaos this person has done.
Yeah, I agree. That's why he's in a giant cement block right now.
I could drop him in a lake. He says, kind of just like shimming his shoulders a bit.
That's not incredibly nice at the moment. I stopped doing that torturing like 2,080 years ago.
I don't care if he feels pain. Sorry.
I do feel pain, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool. Bonus.
Yeah, poke me in
Turn
the
this
eye.
guy over to the authorities.
Hey, can you drown?
Define drown.
Water
Die from
everywhere.
lack of oxygen.
I'm sorry, you both talked at the same time.
I said die from lack of oxygen.
No.
Huh. Do you enjoy fish?
In what respect?
Having them just kind of hang around. You can't eat them. Like
No,
you try.
I mean, well, it depends on what kind of fish. Most of them are kind of boring.
Yeah, they're pretty boring.
Well, to be fair, the sirens are almost here. I'm not sure how they're going to carry the cement block around.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a little problematic now that we're not dealing with it. I'll just like lean up against the block and start thinking.
It's not like we have a jail. It's not like we don't have other things we need to be doing.
You know,
let the authorities handle
the gym.
Look, guys, I'm just gonna proposition you here something. Eventually, I'm just gonna starve myself, and my restraints are gonna loosen a bit because of that. I'm gonna start punching my way out of here. So maybe we should come up with an idea.
Thank you for telling me that. I'll make
sure that you put a stop to all of this and maybe pay for your crimes for a little bit.
Well,
we did try our best to explain them to you.
You did give me $5,000. Is that a good start?
You gave him money?
Yeah, he gave me $5,000.
Why is wrong with you?
Is that a lot?
You guys are broken in every way possible.
Because he has no concept of what real money is.
Then you gave him money.
I could tell you what, if you behave and I get you a lawyer and eventually they get you out of jail, then we'll talk about it.
I'm walking down the street. Like, I'm not running or anything. I'm just walking down the street with him. I'm just asking questions. Like, okay, so you're pretty strong, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, compared to most people.
Yeah, people here just break like twigs. It's funny. But questions, because I mean, we got time now. If we were to, say, throw you in a prison cell made of, I don't know, steel, you could just bend those bars, right?
I don't know what steel is.
Metal.
You're joking, right?
Knows what an Iron Maiden is, but doesn't know what steel is.
Because Iron Maidens aren't always made of iron. It's just a colloquial name for a torture device.
Across the universe.
You know our colloquialisms, but not our elements.
Look, you didn't invent the Iron Maiden, okay?
It was an alien gift.
Excuse me.
Everybody,
I happen
you're what?
to be best friends with the guy who said that he did when his uncle did it first and drew up plans.
I'm gonna guess, just by looking at you, I'm doing hand gestures. My guy can't do hand gestures, he's in the lock thing. He's doing head gestures at you. I'm gonna guess, I don't know, what, Egyptian?
See, you know what Egyptian is.
Yeah, I've been to the planet Egypt.
What the fuck?
There's just so many questions here, and I don't care enough. Scrapple, look over. Like, is there like a stop sign or something metal around? They just point to. You're like, hey, see that thing over there? It kind of tilts the whole thing towards it just a little bit. You see that little stop sign?
Yeah.
That's pretty much just steel. Could you bend that super easy? Have you done that already? Actually,
I mean, out of character, those aren't made of steel, but in character.
well, it's just to illustrate a basic point. You can bend steel.
I've bent those last night. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
I saw him break someone's face. I mean, I'm pretty sure he can do something like that.
Then you want to put him in jail. Where the hell will they go? How will they keep him there? If anything, he'll make his own fun breaking out.
Well, let's be honest here. I don't rule Upper Egypt as pharaoh anymore or anything, right? It's not my responsibility right now to figure out how to exactly jail him. I'm gonna take him in. It'll be some smart guy's problem, and then if they want to elect me mayor or something, I'll think about it.
You know what?
Look, I'll be honest with you again. What was your name?
Which one?
The one carrying me. The one I'm basically
just
forced to face whenever I want to talk to somebody.
Well, I think I'm underneath it practically, so I'm holding you above my head because it's pretty big and I'm kind of small, but I'm really strong. So it's just kind of like coming from the voice is coming from beneath this big old fucking cement block.
Right. I'm gonna be honest with you, whoever's down there. Sometimes jail is the most fun. Well, until they run out of people.
You know, I hate criminals, but I don't think you can put them in prison. All right, hold on. I have an idea. I'm going to set it down, and using the softest touch required, but still strong enough to do so, I'm going to write Firebrand's problem on it. I'm going to scrape it into the concrete, nice and easy. I go, okay, let's take us to the authorities.
Well, now I'm just going to suggest hurling it back into space.
There is that.
Well, yeah, but gravity brought me here.
That's true. Gravity's kind of a bitch.
I don't think that my friend could huck you into the stratosphere. You have to be really high up. Then we could do it.
Well, I mean, a bunch of your friends can fly. Can they carry me? Or, I mean, rather carry your friend who can then throw me as high up as they can get?
Nah.
No one's strong enough than me.
Eventually you run out of oxygen. That's a bit of a problem.
Well, I could do it, but I don't have enough strength on the suit yet.
Well, I'm saying carry his friend that's stronger.
Like I said, I don't have enough strength on the suit yet, but that's okay.
I don't think you understand how physics work. You see, it's a common paradox.
My friend's pretty big.
Lift something like that, and just expect it to work.
I don't know. I've survived paradoxes before.
How old are you?
I don't know.
Scar just drops
something he wouldn't care about. No, remembering.
Well, again, guys, come on. Think, I don't know, fifth dimensionally here. I don't even know what time frame you people use.
We don't even know where. I mean, you came from up. That's all we have from you. You came from up. You have fun by blowing up shit. You don't understand. Like, I guess you can't read. I don't know. That's fair. But like, that's all we got. You can't be mad at us for having to ask you the questions that you should be able to inform us about.
I didn't say I was mad. I'm being helpful as helpful as I can be. One could argue too helpful.
Too helpful. You're giving us your measurements. You're Like, never mind. I don't even know why I try anymore.
I've suggested every helpful voice information I could give you people.
Scrap, there's no point. He had the fact that since he cannot die, and apparently from where he's from, nobody can die.
Oh no, they're all dead.
No consequences.
Well,
He has no concept of consequences or personal consequences.
Wait, hold on. There's a very important. Did you kill everyone on your wherever you came from?
Maybe.
oh
Why?
no.
Why would you do this? What is wrong with you?
Because he was bored.
Let him say it.
Well, I mean, I eyeball towards him when he says it.
And I just gesture back like, see?
Like, we can't. He's a literal. We can send him to America.
Scrap? Psychopath.
I mean, we could send him to America. He'd fit right in.
And no, we're not sending him to America. Which, by the way, my character speaks with an American accent.
I know they deserve it, but they're just gonna start using him as a weapon. That's just what they do over there.
Oh, you have so much fun over there. Okay.
I'm all for shooting him back out into space if I had the hardware to do it, but I don't.
Can you make a rocket?
Yeah, but we'd have to keep him contained for the next 2 or 3 months at least.
Well, not a full rocket, just some boosters.
Yeah, I mean, I already said I'll starve myself during that time, in which case I'll shrivel down a bit and start making my way out of here.
You just have to. Well, just. How far can I throw? With he's kind of just counting. He's trying to see how far things have Pyle has thrown in the past.
I think Primus is going to grin and say, well, I don't know, if you reduce a couple of these layers, I might lose some weight, and you could probably throw me harder.
The guy reduced a few layers.
Oh, I haven't heard that voice since I was a kid.
No, I shoot you again with the zapper.
Oh, sweet release.
Do you just bust a nut every time you get shot with this thing?
I mean, maybe.
Technically, if you think about it, technically the sexual climax is electrical overload in the brain. So
Damn it.
Bearing almost seems like a really good idea now.
I mean, it's only going to lead to the same problem, is that I'm going to starve down there through my eventual deaths and just dig my way out.
Well,
So whatever containment he gets put in has to be one that's adjustable.
Oh yeah, can you make this thing out of rubber? Just like really squeeze up on me so that when I do, lose some weight, it'll just keep going? Or, some sort of pliable material, like the robot said.
Which robots?
You.
Well, this is no.
Yeah, explain to the guy who you don't want to escape that you're not a robot. Real smart.
As the thing, no, it's just player was confused because it's.
No, I know you're not a robot. You're a guy, and you're Iron Manning it.
Most of the plates are hard, not flexible.
Primus, can we come to some kind of agreement for you to not cause havoc?
Well, just make sure I don't get bored.
Exactly. There's no.
Well, that's what I was offering last night. We can go out.
To a museum. You took me clothes shopping.
His idea of entertainment is destruction. Psychopath.
Say, you have Epic on that thing, right? Call him up and maybe just point him to different crimes to stop.
And he will kill people and destroy things.
The crimes.
And then he'll get bored and then go do something else.
Again, Primus, if we can keep you occupied this way, can you agree to some stipulations?
Out of character, real quick. Are these places just thematically named after megacities, or do they share those similar elements to megacities?
What do you mean?
You remember in the intro to Dread, right? How the entire concept is that there's billions of crimes happening every second, and they can only handle 1% of crimes.
It is not. Megacity 4 is not that crime-ridden. If you went somewhere like Megacity 1 or Megacity 3, it would be much worse.
So they're not as crime-ridden as they never run out of crime.
Yeah, no, it's not awful. You are in the most crime-ridden section, though.
But
So,
it
yeah,
still could be realistically possible to keep him busy if he walks from place to place.
yeah, definitely.
Or you could give me
Oh,
a
just have
car.
Epic keep a watch, send him a message where he's gonna go next, and he'll always have something to do. And if we do that for you, you promise to agree to a few things, like not killing people, not taking their stuff, maybe cooperating with authorities.
I'm laughing, but I mean, thinking.
Big thing.
Thinking. I mean, what kind of crimes are we talking here?
Big crimes.
Well, we always tend to show up to some big ones, so we'll probably end up there too. But there's plenty of smaller ones all over the place. Murders, robberies, Grand Theft Auto.
And nobody I can kill, you said?
Stealing. What's that?
You said I can't kill anybody?
No.
No.
If we give him any sort of wiggle room, he'll use it.
What if they try to kill me?
You
Well,
can't
since you can't die, then they can't kill you.
Well, I mean, they can really try, really hard.
But they still can't kill you.
I mean...
Okay, you know what?
Tell you what.
No. No,
You have a
I got
phone.
this.
If you think something bad is going to happen, and you need to specifically be able to, you can call Arsenal.
Wait, no. I got the idea. Got an idea. All right, ready? Here's the plan. We're gonna do all that thing we just said. And he said that if they really try, if they find a way to kill you, yes, you can kill them. But they have to kill you first.
Okay, I can work with that.
So it's like reciprocal killing.
Right.
But you can't let them do it
If
because
they
you feel like it.
If they kill me first, I can kill them back.
Scrubber kind of glances back at Firebrand, just like shrugs. Because I'm holding it above my head, so you really can't, see that I'm shrugging. Just like
Sure, lethal force.
Right.
reciprocal,
Right.
reciprocal.
So
lethal,
if
lethal
they kill
force.
me first, I can kill them back. We're agreed?
What? Wait, no. There's one more stipulation to this one.
Oh no,
thing.
no, I'm still on the killing part. I have other things to go over.
Well, no, just with the killing bit, you can't let them kill you just to kill them.
I feel like since you can't see me and I can't see you, there's a moment of silence. As I now have to think this over again.
That's just not fair.
Can't let them kill me. What do you define by letting them kill me?
If you
Not
purposefully let them, shoot you in the face with, I don't know, a shotgun, which is a gun that shoots many bullets in a very wide breach.
Again, you guys didn't invent shotguns.
You know what? I don't even care about your sass right now. I'm just getting explain the situation. But if you let them, if you specifically throw yourself in danger for no apparent reason, just to die, and then use that as an excuse, then that's not okay. You have to actually be stopping them, and then you're trying your best not to die, and then you end up dying somehow.
Hey,
Okay.
Arsenal, make sure Epic defines engagement ranges for this kind of thing.
Alright. We'll get to work on it.
Alright, what was the other condition?
I mean, that's all I got.
No, I mean
The
not
other
of the
thing
death
is-
thing, the next thing. The not killing people part. Since we've defined I can kill people, as long as they try to kill me first. So long as they kill me first, and I can't
There
let
you
them
go.
intentionally try to kill me. Okay, we're agreed on that. That's cool. I can do that.
Right, and I just suggested engagement ranges. No, if you can't just follow them to the ends of the earth and try to murder them. No.
You're actually, I have to go
That's
switch some laundry around. I'll be right back.
Fine. That's fine.
There we go.
There is no technical end to the Earth, so we're good. We're good. Good. Unless you're one of those flat earthers.
They think we're a bunch of round earthers.
Bitch, I'm fending around Earth. Get out of here.
Okay.
Was that all? Was that just the two things?
We'll think of more once you start breaking stuff, I swear.
Yes. Speaking of breaking stuff,
I will find
You
a way to eject
cannot-
you from this planet, I swear.
you cannot damage things outside of attempting to stop a crime.
Again, every time you guys come up with another stipulation, I feel like he's rolling his eyes up. Well, no, he has no pupils. It's just
his eyes flex.
Yeah, his eyes are. No, it's like his brow flexes. He's thinking, okay, I think I can work with that. That shouldn't put too much of a kink into fun.
Maximum collateral.
Well, I mean, if somebody gets thrown through something, that's really in the process of.
Alright.
Well, trust me, I can see the loopholes in it already, but I didn't want to get all lawyerese on you, so I kept it simple.
Yeah.
At least this way there's not going to be, oh, I'm on my way to a crime and I feel like shooting a car.
Right?
But what if I hijack a car in the process of stopping a crime?
I can let Epic write a contract that will make lawyers weep if we want to put specifics into
advisor
this.
and tell them to shoot for the most points.
So here's the problem with that, though, is that I have to agree with it to somebody. And is Epic going to negotiate every point with me along the way?
Epic's got the free time, I guess.
By the way, I like how somehow I'm getting a sidekick now.
That would probably keep you busy for 2 or 3 years. Sounds good to me.
Literally, you're going to have Epic in your head talking to you, and I'm going to have Epic in my head talking. No, don't do that. That's against the rules. No, crime's over here. This way. He's your best servant, but he's like my shepherd.
So Arsenal, I think if we're in agreement, best luck, Primus. I just
we're not in agreement, but I'm being overruled by the two of you, so I think he needs to be sent to the authorities and dealt with.
Yeah, send me back to the Rock.
Catch you at the thing.
By the way,
flying off.
I like you're flying off. No one's given me any method to communicate with Epic or figure anything out. As far as I know, you're just leaving me in Scrap's hands.
I'm stuck in concrete, and you can figure it out.
Well, I already told you I will escape eventually. I don't tire, and I will just punch from infinity.
Me and Scrap are still here.
That's why I said I'm still being held by Scrap while he's flying off. As far as I know, you could just be the last one left, and you'll take me to the authorities anyway.
Yeah.
Again, he's got strike one. Where's he taking? How can you take you anywhere? It's literally in Scrap's hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at Scrap. It's like, all right. So you're wanting to trust him on this too?
Wait, didn't he have to do laundry?
Laundry, remember?
Oh, okay.
Scrap has gone silent. He's in silent contemplation mode.
Well, if you guys,
juggling you.
If you are in agreement, I think this may be a good place to end it.
All right.
I believe.
And the episode ends with the alien agreeing.
Yeah. Yes. Well, that's the idea.
It'd be cool to have some sort of advisor, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some sort of advisor that shows me where the crime is happening.
We can assume I spend the next day or so building some sort of specialized communication device for him. And
I slip you an extra 5,000 if you put like a shock mechanism in it.
And Epic write a subroutine to that its only purpose is to try and keep him from doing too much damage while also directing towards crimes.
You literally just could have given me a video game system and I would have been set.
Yeah, I wanted to say that.
What's this? Virtual violence? Love it!
Just give him a Steam account. Give him some money.
Let me go off on my own instead. I was like, okay.
We'll get there, but you literally start off destroying a military base.
Yeah. As you do. What do you do when you load up GTA?
I play table tennis.
Never played GTA.
Drive.
Any first-person shooter, then.
Only use melee attacks because it makes me feel alive.
Well, it is my primary mode of engagement is punching, so I do have Master Chief Syndrome.
Alright, well.
At least I did create the alpha complication, though.
Yeah. Yeah, there are definitely going to be some people who are interested. Yes,
I imagine someone's gonna come by to you later. It's like, you don't die under dissection, right?
Yeah, what'd I miss?
Oh no!
So I got to Nuclear Throne, by the way.
Alright, cool. Did I throw you there?
Yeah, you threw me there because you weren't here to
You
say
right into the reactor.
you were there. You weren't here to say no. I don't do that. So you threw me there.
At some point, Scrap probably will look at Arsenal and go like, explicitly never allow him anywhere there.
I look at Arsenal and I just go, Kobe, and just throw it like
Kobe.
straight into a nuclear reactor.
Nice.
So when I just start walking around, not even committing crimes, but people start dying of radiation sickness, we'll know who to blame.
All right. So, I believe that is all for tonight. You were able to wrangle a agreement.
We spent a good fucking 30 minutes just like, don't do thing, but I want to do thing.
Yep.
Oh,
all right.
boy.
Well, I guess that's it for this week. Hopefully next
Perfect.
time the plot may progress.
Well, okay, hopefully.
Yes, because there is a plot.
There is a plot, supposedly.
Supposedly, I have yet to see it.
Hey, I
Therefore,
can only
it's not
cause
in there.
havoc at foot speed.
All right. Well,
All right.
see you guys.
See you
Goodbye,
guys
everybody.
next week.